Sid Kaul has SRE's taught you a Punjabi song, right?
Sid Kaul, he has not taught me. I know that song.
Which song is it?
Manubariya.
Manubariya.
Yeah, it's a nice melody. Slow song.
What are the lyrics?
What is that? I forgot the start. मन बर या बदल गया सारा वे तू मैनो सट जाना.
Wow. Good Tamil boy singing a Punjabi song.
Yeah. Correct the lyrics?
I have no idea. If you want to speak Punjabi with all the Punjabi boys, you just have to do one thing. Bruh.
Bruh.
What, according to you, was the turning point of your career? There's been a few, I'm sure.
I can say the first thing was during my Ranji Trophy. You know, it was an incident where me and my captain, we were playing. We had a good partnership, and then we ended up having some run out in the middle, and then he got out, and then we lost that game. After that, I was completely pushed to a corner, and
because you ran out the captain.
Yeah, we both were fine. There is no problem with the captain or the coach, but people from outside started saying this will be his last game for Tamil Nadu. He'll never play for Tamil Nadu again. And then I had to fight it out and then get into the Tamil Nadu side. I still remember, even yesterday after the CSK game, Shardul was telling me I'm the one who gave you a life. We played in Chennai against Mumbai, where it was a ranked turner, and Shardul bowled a beauty and I was bowled, and it was a massive no ball. And I was batting on 5. So and then I ended up getting 95 that game.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So that was the most important. That would have been my last game for Tamil Nadu if not for that no ball.
Wow.
So that 95 helped me. And then I had a very good season. Like Tamil Nadu, we entered finals. So in the quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, every innings I scored 100, 80, again 100 in the finals. So everything. I ended up getting into the India A side, did well. So everything changed from that.
Wow, one Shardul no ball.
Yeah. And then the next big thing was the last year's Nidas Trophy.
Yeah.
In the finals where, I played 3 dot balls and, fortunately we won that game. But still, with the social media and the trolls and media and everything, it was very difficult for me to, get out of that. I would easily say it took at least 1 week for me to come out of that.
Wow.
I was in so much stress, I couldn't sleep for few days. Whenever I go to bed, I'll be like, what would happen if we had lost that game? So,
yeah, I remember I was on air with Zach and Lakshman. But that's because Lakshman knew you because you had been with SRH before, so he knew you. And I think he was the one who said that, no, this boy's ability is a lot more and this just happens sometimes. And that was great having him there because then you get a perspective of someone who knows. Then you realize, because otherwise in today's day and age with instant judgment, your entire journey of playing and captaining and state and everything has come down to public judgment in 3 balls.
Correct.
Right?
It can just change like this. And it was a very embarrassing moment for any cricketer because it happens so rarely.
Yeah.
You cannot, at least you will edge a ball. You will not get beaten for 3 balls at that situation.
Yeah.
So it was so embarrassing for me to miss 3 balls and then everything just changed. So I was like so blank and like 3 balls, I just tried doing the same thing and I was getting beaten.
Yeah.
So which was very rare for any cricketer.
Did you say thank you to DK or not?
Yeah, I put no savior. But what was good was after that I learned how to handle social media, I learned how to handle media. I learned how to come out of that situation, how to stay neutral at any.
What does that mean? Neutral means?
So I'm not someone
emotionally.
Emotionally I would love to be very calm. Even if even that Nagpur ODI where I got 2 wickets in the last over, so I was happy that we won, but it was done there.
Yeah. When you were given that last ball in Nagpur, that last over, sorry.
Yeah.
It was not much to defend, right? It was
11 runs.
11 runs to defend. Today's day and age, 11 runs is like eating this papaya, right?
I
Easy.
know. I was just telling myself I'm going to different 10 runs. I don't know why I was telling.
Wow.
I don't know why I was feeling so confident. I don't know why I was feeling so relaxed, telling myself I'm going to bowl the 50th over. So I was prepared for that. And then when I got the ball, I remember Bumrah came up to me and he told me it is reversing, just hit the hard length. So when someone like him, who's the top bowler right now, when he comes and tells that, it's like very simple. I just have to try and execute that.
Yeah.
And the good thing was the very first ball I got a wicket of Stoinis, who was batting on 50. And still I was very blank. The second ball went for 2, but I was very blank. I didn't even realize they need another 9 runs from 4 balls. So I never thought about all that. All I thought, I should just bowl on the stumps, and if he misses, it has to hit the stump. And it just happened. I just bowled on the stumps and got a wicket.
I was on air and I finished the show saying, you people are wondering how this happened. I said, first of all, it's Mahashivratri. It's a guy called Shankar in a place called Nagpur. We were bound to get Vijay. Right?
I was just following everything. I was like, okay.
But it's good, right? See, the thing is, because of what happened with the Nidas Trophy, now you've learned that, okay, these moments will happen also where people will celebrate you. And today, the best way people celebrate you is by making a meme or a GIF on you, right?
It just, gave me a feel that, that is not the only thing in life. It keeps changing. It is just people's perception which will keep changing. We cannot do anything about that. It is going to, it is something which will be fluctuating. So I got a lot of messages on Instagram when I played that Nidas trophy. People, abused me so badly, and when I did well, the same people messaged me saying that, now we regret for saying this. So both happened.
So who are your friends in the Indian team?
DK was there.
I was going to say DK, because DK is every junior's friend, no?
Yeah, DK, because I've been, since the time I got into the Tamil Nadu Ranji side, I've been playing with him.
You captained him in something also.
Yeah, I led Vijay Hazare and Deodar Trophy, which we won. Then now I have KL. I have a lot of friends. Even I've gone out with Hardik. I've gone out, I used to go out with everyone mostly.
Hardik and you, I want to see Hardik and you going out. Because you have such opposite personalities. So how do you, because in cricket there's not that many good boys. They're naughty boys. So how do you get along with the naughty boys then?
I can go out with them. I can, even now I cannot stay in the room for long.
Yeah.
But I know where to, draw a line. So I'll be there. You'll
be there, but it'll be a cameo.
Yeah.
But with Hardik and you, it's a very interesting relationship, no? Because Hardik took your place in the India A team when you had that knee problem, right?
Yeah, correct. 2016 it was.
So the team got announced.
Yeah, I was about to go to the. We were in the camp actually. We had a camp in Bangalore for a week before we leave to Australia. So during that camp, I was not able to do my fitness test. I had some niggle, I had some pain on my knee. So I was like, called Rahul sir, my parents, my coach in Chennai, everyone. They all told me one thing: just look for a longer run. Anyways, the doctor told even if you go have a good tour, once you come back, you have to undergo a surgery.
Yeah.
So that is for sure. So then I thought, okay, let me do my surgery, come back stronger and play the Ranji Trophy.
So that's amazing. So Hardik took your place there.
Yeah.
Then cut to 2019. Hardik gets injured. You are drafted into the side in his place.
Correct.
And then you make your name in those few opportunities you get and then get to go to the World Cup.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you get paid each other's karma back.
Yeah, exactly. It was something, when we think about it, it's really funny. But then this is how it happened.
Yeah.
And I had a record with the India A side. So I've gone for, I think, 5 India A tours. And every time I came back with some injury and I was out for a month.
Yeah.
So this was the first time I played in New Zealand. I had a very good tour there. So I came back, without any niggle, without any injury. So the support staff, including Rahul sir, he was like, we are very happy, we are getting you back to India without any injury. This is the biggest success.
In one piece you're coming.
Recently when I played the A Tour in New Zealand, so I remember I traveled from Auckland to Singapore, and I was supposed to travel to Singapore to Mumbai, and then my flight got delayed. So I missed my last flight to from Mumbai to Chandigarh.
Yeah.
So I took a flight from Mumbai to Delhi, And then I drove down to Chandigarh from Delhi. I reached at 3:30 in the morning, early morning, and then next day I played the Ranji Trophy game against Punjab.
Wow. And that's like 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30. Yeah.
Man, that's exhausting.
Yeah, but sometimes I know I was just thinking I missed a lot of cricket because of my injury. So
Yeah.
I just told myself when I'm fit I have to keep playing whatever match there is there. So now when I have an opportunity, I should not miss that just because I feel I'm tired, I'm traveling. If there are guys who can go and play, I might have missed my flight, but still I know I can go and play and give my 100%.
Now, was the World Cup selection, obviously there was so much talk about it. Did you, like a year ago or 2 years ago, if somebody would have told you that you will be going for the World Cup in 2019?
Till this January, I never thought I would even make my debut for India in ODIs. Yeah. I just told myself I'm not going to think any such World Cup selection or whatever. I'm just going to focus on my game here. I'm just going to train hard, practice hard. That's it. I know for the fact that anything can happen.
Yeah.
So only if I believe in doing my things correctly, and then don't expect anything in return.
There is a Hindi saying in that I'm going to teach you today.
Okay.
It's called Neki kar, darya mein phenk.
Neki kar,
Darya mein phenk.
darya mein phenk.
Which means do good and throw it in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
Just give it.
So I believe in doing my 100% and just not
Yeah.
expecting anything.
The last thing, of course, is the selector said you're a three-dimensional player. Then did you see Raidu's tweet after that?
Yeah, I
the
saw
3D1. So I thought that him making a joke on it was also him just taking it well. That's fine. It's part of life, man.
I know for the fact that how a cricketer would feel if they're not being picked, and all that is actually I can understand from a player's point of view.
Yeah.
And I know for the fact that he didn't mean it to me.
Yeah.
It was just that he just put that just for the sake of it. So I can understand the situation in which he was in. So that's fine for any cricketer.
I think your temperament is your skill.
Yeah.
It's your real skill, because everybody can play cricket at that level. You're all playing great cricket.
Yeah.
But I think your temperament and the fact that you've learned to stay calm,
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing.
To be honest, I learned it from my bhai. He told me you need to be very calm and neutral so that you can handle both easily. So if he can say,
Stay calm and do your calm.
Yeah, exactly. just focus on your work. Things will take care of itself.
Yeah.
So my debut game in Melbourne. So to enter that stadium was a massive thing. It was huge. I've never been to a ground which was so big. So when I got the ball, I was feeling that nerves. I could easily feel I was under pressure and all. So he just came and told me, "You're just moving the ball, just hit the right length," and he went off. It was a very simple thing, but then at that moment, it was needed. It was helping me to just go, not think about anything, just put the ball there.
Yeah. Have you ever lost your cool on a cricket field? Ever?
I don't think so.
Have you ever lost your cool in life?
No.
Never. No fight. Even when you were kids with your brother, you guys never pulled each other or wrestled
Yeah,
with each
that small fights will
But
be there,
never
but
angry.
never angry on someone, never had any grudge on someone.
Wow.
Because I only feel that is all wasting our energy on something else.
There are so many women who are watching this and going, ideal husband material. Ideal husband material.
That is why I'm still single.
So the last 1 year for you has been little bad, with good also, bad also. But has it been the hardest year because you're a Manchester United fan? Tough, right?
Yeah, been pretty tough, but at least in the late, the last few games it was good.
Ole is back.
Yeah, again it went back to a little worse.
Till Ole was temporary,
Yeah,
it was fine.
fine. Now it is
See?
now it is again.
Yeah, I know I'm going to get trolled a lot because I'm a Liverpool fan. Right.
That's why you're so happy now, Liverpool is doing so good. And
But I mean, for me as a Liverpool fan, I think of Liverpool like you think about life, which is hope for the best, expect the worst.
exactly.
I mean, it's not like I'm playing, right?
Yeah.
If you're
But still, the best thing is to sustain, to be with the team. I'll tell you, like, to be with a player.
You're trying to give yourself a compliment for being a United fan. Go on. Yeah, go on.
No, it's the same, like, being a Liverpool fan, they have not done so well for the past so many years.
Oh, you're giving it back to me now.
Now when they're doing well, you must be feeling so happy about it. So it's just part of...
All I hope is whether we win the title or not, I just hope we never have a sort of a fall from grace or a slide from the top the way United has had. Right? Because that's really, I don't think I'd be able to handle that.
That is called transformation period where every team would go through.
I have seen the the only time the good boy in you gets a little twisted is when the football banter starts. So let's, I want to go back to, of course, the beginning. And obviously, I think your father realized that you should be a cricketer probably before you realized also, right?
I remember my dad asked me when I was 16 or 17 about, what is that I'm going to do in my life. Then I was like, okay, I'm going to take cricket seriously. And then he renovated my house. We constructed the terrace and we got a net on top of my house.
That's amazing,
yeah.
Because I've seen a picture of that.
Yeah.
That's a proper net, huh?
Yeah, that's like you have enough space where a bowler can, take 5 steps, they can come, run in and they can bowl. Because he was playing cricket, he tried to get into district and all, but, the family background and everything, he was not able to go to another place and play.
Yeah. Your dad's, I'm sure, still calls you and discusses your dismissals.
Yeah, every time he does that. But sometimes when he don't do that, I'll be like thinking, what is he thinking? Because I will start thinking a lot. Why is he not telling me what is wrong? I'll ask my mom, is he thinking something? I was like, mom will be like, no, he's fine. Then I'll be like, okay.
Is he okay?
Yeah, that will be my first question. The way I am, you see, I'm someone who calls my parents every now and then. So I'll just update them what I'm doing, where I am and everything.
But every day you speak with them?
Every day, yeah.
Yeah, very good habit.
Yeah. So I know my mom, even if I go out somewhere, I know my mom will be waiting for my call to, come back sweet. And just to, make sure that I'm back to my room, they'll be waiting. Even if I'm not back to my room, I can tell them that I'm at least out with my friends. Till that I can update.
I'm safe.
Yeah, I'm safe, yeah. Even today when I talk to my coach, I'll be like, I'll have that butterflies, like how I feel when I walk. Yeah, I'll always feel that pressure. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I cannot sit and talk to him. I'll have to go keep walking somewhere and then talk to him.
So you stand. Like if his phone call comes, do you stand?
Yeah.
Well, the same with me and my wife. So what are their superstitions when you are playing?
All I heard was like my brother goes and sits somewhere and he don't come out of that till I'm playing, something like that.
He's watching the game only, or maybe he's thinking, fine, everyone is busy, let me just relax now.
No,
I'll relax, I'll play PlayStation.
He can keep watching.
By the way, that's something you have in common with Sachin then.
Okay.
Because Ajit, Sachin's brother of course, Sachin told us that whenever he would play, whenever Sachin would be playing, Ajit's phone would be off, his car would not be there, his house would be locked. He says nobody knows till date where he would go.
It will still be a secret.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Excellent, man. Thank you so much. Are you sure you don't want some fruit?
No fruit.
Or you don't need fruit?
Should
I go for some paneer?
No. Lunch and all, I'll go to the restaurant here nearby. I'll have proper South Indian meal there.
Yeah. Idli, dosa.
No, the meal, rice, sambar.
Proper, like a rice plate.
Proper.
Sapad.
Sapad, proper.
You know my favorite in Chennai? Murugan Idli shop.
Ah.
The T Nagar one.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that. First the chutneys. Chutneys are so good. I'm going to put on my face. So I love those chutneys. So next time I come to Chennai, then you take me to your terrace net.
Next time you come to Chennai, I'll take you to my house first. I'll give you a nice proper South Indian food and then I'll take you to my terrace.
This is good boy culture, no? I tell you. Is that the word? Pavam?
Pavam, yeah.
Pavam's a word for good boy, right?
Innocent, yeah.
That's what the title of this episode should be. Pavam.
Hi guys, I'm Vijay Shankar. Watch me on Breakfast with Champions. Breakfast?
With Champions.
Yeah. Okay. Hi guys, this is Vijay Shankar. Watch me on Breakfast with Champions. Please like and share.
And also subscribe to Oak Tree Sport for more episodes of Breakfast with Champions. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Tell them to press the bell.
Press the bell icon.
Bell, घंटी,
Bell.
घंटी. आप bell मुझे मार.